This video is brought to you by T2Do Language Center by teacher Victor. InGenOriginal presents Tun-Si, Children of Nublar. Extended edition. Author MD Martino, year 2025. Cathedrals of Stone. The forest fell silent whenever the trucks passed. It was a dense silence, one of fear. Their wheels sank into sacred mud where centuries before our ancestors had buried their healers. The soil groaned, and every crack of earth sounded like a warning. Dorothea Askar, in high heels and dark sunglasses, observed everything with the air of a bored queen. She pointed at the rocky cliffs with the same disdain with which she chose her jewelry. The biologists need darkness. Dead creatures hate the sun. Let's give it a palace of stone. And so, the island's womb was opened. Dynamite and steel against rock and silence. Generators roared day and night like mechanical beasts devouring the heart of the forest. The smell of fuel mixed with wet mud and the smoke of explosives. With every blast, the birds disappeared for hours, as if the air itself had given up on singing. Meanwhile, on the mainland, Dorothea had already ensured that no one would question the fate of the NGO routes on the horizon. She released an official statement stamped with the InGen seal. Maritime incident. The boat struck rocks south of the island. No survivors. Nothing about screams, nothing about the blood. Her version became the truth. Clean, cold, and without witnesses. And so the company continued digging into hell. Months passed, then the stories began. Men returned pale, drenched in cold sweat, their eyes empty, as if they had left something of themselves inside the caves. They spoke of whispers of voices coming from the walls. They said that the echo of the tunnels did not return the sounds they made, but words they did not recognize, a language that was not human. Down there are eyes that shine without light. They watch. The stories spread among the workers like fever. InGen called it confinement delirium. Dorothea said it was the fear of poor men. But I knew. The forest knew. I myself heard the account of Rubio, a young man from the northern side of the island, the son of a fisherman. He spoke quietly, his breath short, his body lying on mats made from banana leaves. The elders burned roots and murmured chants, trying to drive away whatever was consuming him. We were marking the beams, he said, when we saw a shadow move too fast, crawling, something clicking against the stones. It wasn't a snake, it wasn't a man. One of us turned on the flashlight. The eyes, 4 pairs, maybe more. They moved forward without sound. They looked like they were smiling. His skin trembled. His hands were covered in thin parallel scratches, like marks from small claws. When he coughed, the blood was dark, almost black. The elders spent the night trying to pull the evil out with smoke and sacred clay. No ritual worked. By morning, Rubio was dead. His skin cold, his eyes open, fixed on something no one else could see. And the tunnels kept being dug. From afar, Dorothea watched the progress of the excavations with a glass of whiskey in her hand and an old song playing on the convertible's radio. Bad Girls by Donna Summer. She tapped the rhythm of the steering wheel, smiling. The sound of the explosion seemed to be part of the melody. What she saw as progress, the forest saw as profanation. And deep in the earth, the echo of the machines began to answer. Not with sound, but with presence. Something was moving. Something was waking up.